In God of War 3, when you press the light attack, it was like this.
Look at that sauce right there. Look at that.
But now, it's more like this.
You should be better than this!
Damn, that shit was ass. God of War 3, show him how it's done.
Look at that. Look at the technique. He's not even trying right now. Look at that. Look at the footwork, bro. Look at the footwork. But in the new games, he over here like this.
You don't want adequate? That footwork! You stepping shit!
You see, Brock, this is why your blue ass got killed. When God of War Ragnarok first came out, the most popular topic of discussion was always about the characters, always about the story, always about the development. The dialogue was so great. The story made me cry. I listened to the soundtrack even when I'm not playing the game. But what a lot of insightful individuals fail to realize is that you're not watching Kratos. You are Kratos. This is a video game, not a movie. So press some buttons and make something cool happen. And do you know which game was one of the coldest teachers of this philosophy? God of War 3. God of War 3 is one of the most chaotic and badass games that you will ever play. And what is the primary purpose of all things in the universe as time goes on? Evolution. As time goes on, the newer things are supposed to evolve and surpass its predecessors. And that's what we're talking about today. Today, we're gonna see if Ragnarok actually succeeded in surpassing the old God of War formula and making it better, or did it just become a watered down version of it and more boring? So without further ado, let us begin this comparison. We start off with God of War 3 first because it is the OG. In God of War 3, the main bulk of its gameplay was the combat. It was designed to encourage the player to mainly focus on skill and to also focus on style points, giving you a lot of tools to play around with. Playing this game will make you feel like a monster, how you're able to move at blinding speeds at such ease, and how you're able to rip and tear through every enemy in your path. It reminds me of this one game actually. It has a very wide combo variety and is very arcade-like in the nature of its design. And it's considered to be one of the coldest combo games of all time. Every time I get finished doing another playthrough of God of War 3, I'm over here thinking to myself, man, that was amazing. And then I just hop over to Ragnarok and I'm like, dang, this fool can't even jump. So you telling me this same guy was able to defy the laws of physics and double jump, dunking on every opponent that he faced, but now since he grown a beard, he can't even do that even though he still fights gods?
Lame. Oh, come on. You can jump that. My knees aren't that bad.
Atreus.
In God of War Ragnarok, saying that the combat system is different from the predecessors is an extreme understatement. Instead of focusing on style points and combos, it's focusing a little bit on combos, but also a lot on RPG mechanics. And it's obvious that they did this because of player diversity. For the people who don't really care about skills and getting good, they can just go grind somewhere and get their gear up so they can just one-shot every opponent. Which is not a bad thing if you're considering every single person that's gonna pick up the sticks. However, I feel like the game doesn't really encourage the player enough to really play around with all the tricks and moves that they have. So in conclusion, God of War 3 is more faster, more chaotic, more action-packed. So that means it's just better, right? I don't know. Here's how I look at it. For all the people who didn't ask, y'all want to know my favorite game other than God of War? Sonic. In the Sonic gameplay, there are two different styles that the developers like to use. There's one style where he goes pretty fast, but yeah, it's alright. And then there's another style where you can just press a button and go like, phew! From an unfamiliar perspective, it is easy to look at the latter and be like, oh yeah, this gameplay is way better than that other one. But if you actually take the time to experiment and play around with it, you will see that that is far from the case. And I believe that a similar philosophy can be applied when comparing both of the God of War combat systems. You see, I would be convinced that the God of War 3 combat is just way better in every way if there wasn't a million people on YouTube who have no life. If you are unfamiliar with the true potential of the combat, watch this real quick.
Okay. What's a fucking dragon he fighting? I didn't even fight that boss yet. Okay, oh shoot. Damn, I don't even got that move yet. Oh, he going crazy. He breaking the game. Oh my god.
What? You say you're still not convinced yet. Let me turn up the juice.
Uh-oh, good parry. Alright. Oh, that nigga going crazy. Look at the speed, bro. Look at the speed.
Oh my
Bro, how you do that?
gracious!
How the fuck did he do that?
Did I just hear you're still not impressed? I ain't want to do this to you. I ain't want to pull this one out, but you forced my hand.
I'm not doing no
Look at that. Look at that right there. This is the best one.
I'm getting it. I'm getting it though. I'm getting it though. Straight back to. Get the parry in. Get another parry in. Get another parry in. Get another parry in.
And if you're still not convinced by that masterpiece, I don't know what to tell you. You just don't know video games.
One thing that I sometimes hear is that the newer God of War games have fallen from grace when it comes to combat and style, which is really a shame because that shows that a lot of people just play a game and then just hop off. They never really take the time to experiment and dig and really see what this game truly has to offer. Because let's be honest, video games are a waste of time. So if we're really about to waste all of our lifespan like this, at least do it the right way. Don't press 2 fucking buttons for 30 hours and then wonder why you're disappointed. People look at a dodge, a block, a parry, and the instant thing that comes to their mind is, oh man, this is just copying off of Dark Souls. And I'm over here saying like, boy, it's because you choose to play that way. You're actually playing like dog shit. Don't critique a game that you know nothing about. You can play God of War 3 and God of War Ragnarok as very stylish games. But the only difference is, in God of War Ragnarok, is harder to pull off. This is why I believe Ragnarok to be the Sonic adventure of the God of War series, because you can't just automatically get speed by pressing the button. You have to take the time to make speed yourself. In God of War 3, if I hold down L1 and square, I'm instantly gonna do something fast and cold, and it's gonna make my monkey ass brain satisfied. And you can spam that shit. In God of War Ragnarok, if I press similar commands, it's gonna do something cold, but look at that, damn, I got a cooldown for like 30 seconds. The game is basically telling you, hey man, if you want style, speed, swag, holes, you can't just rely on one button to get that shit. You really gonna have to learn the complexities of this game. Animation cancels make you look 10 times faster than you usually would. Try dashing out of the way of an attack instead of blocking or Dark Souls rolling out the way. You'll realize that you no longer have to play this game like Dark Souls. You can actually play it like Bloodborne, if you know what I'm talking about. And if you really want to think about it, the dramatic change between God of War 3 and 2018 with the combat system makes 100% sense for this character development that Kratos is going through. You see, humanity in the modern day constantly has to show self-restraint and control when interacting with society. You see, everyone is taught to act professional. Everyone is taught to be formal. Everyone is taught to act like an adult. But society can never truly kill the primal urge within everyone to cause chaos. And God of War 3 is a perfect example of this. It is a manifestation of our inner chaos. If you look at how the animations look, if you look at how the game is designed, if you look at the brutality of the entire game, all of these aspects exist to satisfy our inner urges, our inner animalistic and primal urges to cause destruction. The modern God of War formula is the other side of the coin. It represents not our urges, but our control, our discipline, our choice, and our humanity. The way everything is designed is built for showing Kratos is going only 1% of his power, because if he reverts back to his full power, he's going to cause absolute destruction. This is the true beauty of both of the combat systems. They complement each other. They show a complete growth in not only character, but also gameplay. But however, unfortunately for Ragnarok, there is one critical and detrimental mistake that it makes with its gameplay. This fool still can't jump. I smell no air combos in this game whatsoever, and for that case alone, the winner goes for God of War 3. Alexa, show me the true potential of God of War 3.
Yeah, let's know what I'm capable of. Show me!
Man, that shit trash. My boy, you getting hoes playing like that?
Goodness gracious!
Fuck!